When I say struggle and toil, I don't mean work. I don't mean actual work is a struggle and a toil. When I say we struggle and toil, I say we do work in a struggling and toiling way. It's like you still work. Work is not the enemy. I became an anarchist early on because I stumbled upon this anarchy website that talked about work time and leisure time and how we consider work to be so bad and leisure is like our goal, right? Okay, so in the kingdom of God, I do not believe that we will just be sitting around doing nothing, that work is the enemy. When I say, oh, we're doing it the dumb way with all this toil, it's because of how we're working, because we're working in a dumb way, like a toiling kind of way. We're not appreciating the moment. We're not learning how to deal with our problems and learning how to love our enemies and that kind of thing. All that same nonsense that we've been talking about over and over and over is starting to like just become repetitive and lose meaning because we hear it a lot, but we don't actually do it. Maybe we think we're doing it. We're still serving mammon. Yes, we use mammon. We are in the world, using the world. We are not of the world, though. In the world, but not of the world. We can use mammon, but we don't serve mammon. Mammon isn't our goal. It's not our end goal, but we do use mammon. Mammon is not the enemy, but serving mammon is what the enemy would suggest we do, right? The enemy to ourselves. Serve God first. Serve God. Use the mammon. But don't serve it, yeah? Don't obsess over it. Don't make that the whole thing. So that's it. And so when you work with a joyful heart, work with a joyful heart and a contrite spirit. Work together, work for love, work for joy. In any job, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, do it in joy, right? You don't have to stop working in order to enjoy life. Just enjoy your work as well. When you work for God, it's all enjoyable. I mean, there can be a sucky slog, and there are types of work we just should avoid. If you're morally opposed to the work, obviously don't do it. Just stop doing it. Do a different work. You know what I mean? Just do something else. But like, there's always going to be work. I don't think we need to be getting out of work. There's no reason to get out of work. Work is enjoyable. Work is desirable. Work is like the way we continue moving around in life. Work is part of life just as much as breathing. It's just part of it. The deer and things, they don't sit there and try to just sit down. They're just walking around doing the day's work, you know. Not trying to aim for that time when you can just sit there and like watch the ants do their ant business. I don't know, maybe. We all work for different reasons. But work, yes, work is just part of the whole thing. It's just what you do to keep going. And if you think about it that way, it's just what you need to do to keep going. Food, clothing, shelter. And we don't need to be working in crazy ways or in ways that are not beneficial to our brothers and sisters in order to get what? Like more gadgets? Like more power over our brothers and sisters? Ugh, yuck. Let's work for love instead.